What's up, everybody? My name is 711, and welcome back to the third episode of Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. So that was a little bit of a grinding montage that I was doing, and two eventful things happened. The first thing is that we lost Alpha, and so it's time to say goodbye. So I have to make a box, grave, cemetery, death box. I'm going to say cemetery. And put you in Alpha. I would have loved to see you evolve into a Porygon 2. You were adamant, but I'm sorry. I thought you could take out, what was it? A Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan? I thought you could take one out, and you fell short, and Revenge just destroyed you. I'm sorry. So, moving on, there's a second thing that I have to do. Remember I said that I have a few rules. I said in the first episode that there are a few rules that are just tweaked from the regular Nuzlocke rules. One of them is that I can catch other Pokemon also, but they won't be used in the playthrough. And I'm going to call this Pokédex. There's no apostrophe E. There's no... Okay. So basically the reason for doing this is because I caught a Calm Electabuzz with Thunder Punch, which is really cool. But anyway, the reason for doing this is because there are items in the game that you can get only if you have X number of Pokemon in the Pokédex. If you've caught 10 Pokemon, then you get HM05 Flash. If you get 30 Pokemon, you get this. If you get 50 Pokemon, you get this. Like I said, I'm not going to be using Electabuzz during this playthrough at all. But Electabuzz is just helping me toward that little goal that I have. And there you go. And also, these Pokemon will be I'm probably going to choose Pokemon out of the Pokédex box to be HM slaves. Just because it really is a waste to have another Pokemon in your party for the use of an HM slave, and it really hinders your ability sometimes to switch out if you have 5 options instead of 6. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's a hole there. So for now, I'm gonna keep Alpha on the off to the right in the layout. So I'm going to go and challenge the gym. And by the way, Brittany grew to level 13, Humorous grew to level 12, Littlefoot grew to level 12, and Littlefoot learned Razor Leaf. And who should I put up front? I think I'll put Humorous up front. So let's go into this gym. Peter Pokemon Gym. Leader Brock. Winning trainers, Cronman. Of course he was here. Hiya! Want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the left of the Pokemon list. I knew that already. Is that all he says? He doesn't say this is a rock type? Okay. Maybe it's because he knows this is a randomizer, and he may or may not use rock-type Pokemon anyway. So let's fight this trainer, who talks about space and stuff, light years from facing Brock. Let's see if that's true, buddy. Let's see if that's true. He sends out a not to, which is bad for Humorous, because Humorous cannot touch a not to. Nightshade. And I'm going to just bite this not to. And goodbye. That's one Pokemon down in the first gym. And Rich Kid Esteban is about to use Deoxys. Will 7-Eleven change Pokemon? This actually is a great time to mention the other rule that I am going to instate now, because we are encountering the first legendary in this playthrough. Because legendaries are so overleveled, and it's hard to prepare to battle legendary unless you really overlevel your Pokemon. It makes this really challenging. It's really cool that to see randomized Pokemon and such, but for it to be randomized to a legendary, I did put them into the game on purpose because it would be cool to face legendaries, and it would be cool to capture legendaries and such. But my rule for encountering a legendary Pokemon, whether in the wild or with a trainer, is it's okay for a Pokemon to faint whenever you're fighting a legendary. It's okay for legendaries to faint your Pokemon, and you can continue to use Pokemon during the playthrough. I hope that you guys are okay with this Nuzlocke. Like I said before, this is my first Nuzlocke ever. And so Deoxys wraps, and I one-shot with Bite. Now the thing is that, and I get a lot of experience. The thing is that Deoxys may have been easy this time, but down the road he may be next to impossible, unless I have to sacrifice something. So I hope that you guys are understanding of this rule. I'll probably remove that rule, in the future, once I'm a little better at Nuzlocke, so a little more experienced. So for now, that's the rule. It's my rule. You can't make up the rules for me. And let's just go right into fighting Brock. My Pokemon are all rock hard and have true grit determination. Let's see how rock hard they really are, Brock. Here we go. The first gym of the playthrough, Breeder Daniel. He was actually randomized into a breeder, which is Brock's other passion. And he sends out a Nidoqueen. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll just go for bone clubs. And hopefully they hurt. Okay. That is a fair amount. And that isn't too much either. This looks like a 3-hit KO. And so down goes Nidoqueen. Seems a little early in this playthrough to be fighting Nidoqueens. But okay. Alright, Humorous learned Headbutt. Good job. Breeder Daniel's about to use Snorlax. Oh boy, here we go. I only have one defense drop though. I think I should be okay. I'll use a couple tail whips here to lower Snorlax's defense. Amnesia, okay. I don't really have that many physical moves on my team at all. There's Bite and there's Razor Leaf. Defense Curl. Oh, okay, now you're going to be raising your defenses, huh? So now you're at -2. Okay, let's start headbutting and see if we go anywhere. Okay, I think Humorous was at 27 there, whenever, and so that's a little close for comfort for me. So I'm gonna switch to Brittany as he goes for defense curl. So now Snorlax is back to -1. I'm gonna use Headbutt again. That does a little bit more. You flinch, that's good. It's not enough to take out the Snorlax. Tackle doesn't do too much. And Headbutt's gonna take out the Snorlax. Yes! We win. We win. We win. And Brittany goes to level 14. Alright. That is what I like to see. Brittany's gaining that defense like a boss. And player defeated, Breeder Daniel. I took you for granted, so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Just having the Boulder Badge makes you more powerful. You can use Flash outside of battle. And I gain some moolah. And I also get TM39. I forget. It contains Rock Tomb. I forget if I randomize the TMs or not. I forget. So let's go into the bag. TMs. And it's still Rock Tomb. Okay. I might just teach that to Humorous just so that he can at least touch some flying types. Because, well, I guess he is Headbutt now. I'll save Rock Tomb for later. And now we get the running shoes finally. Yes, B button. Letter attached from Mom. I love you, Mom. Oh man, that is so quick. Let's go heal real quick before we continue our journey here. Now I know that in the real game this lass has 2 Spearows, but I really don't know what she'll have now. Yeah, I did look at you. Alright. Alright, Pansy. Rich girl Pansy with a Primeape. Oh, this is funny. Level 9, okay. So now we're a little bit over leveled for all these trainers, but there are a lot of trainers. Yeah, low kick isn't a real great move for the beginning of the game because these Pokemon are pretty light anyway. And so Humorous goes level 14. Alright. Next is a Butterfree. I'm going to switch to Littlefoot. Littlefoot didn't get too much action yet. And I know that you have Gust, so that should do the trick. Alright, Gust it up, Littlefoot. Confusion. That shouldn't do too much, yeah. Alright, bye-bye, Butterfree. Oh boy, here we go. I said bye-bye, Butterfree. I said it, guys. If you watch the anime, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. If you saw me, then we have to battle, right? So why didn't we battle earlier? Director Chloe sent out a Steelix. I guess it probably would be it would have been best to keep Humorous in, but I'm going to try to let Littlefoot take this on with Razor Leafs. Yeah, see that's actually pretty good. Now if Razor Leaf would crit every once in a while, that would be even better. So I grow a level. Nuzleaf is next. Nuzleaf. Grass and dark. So you have weaknesses such as fire and ice and poison, and fairy doesn't exist yet. Fighting, bug. I don't think we have anything like that. Oh, we have flying. I'll stay in. Alright, Nuzleaf. You're in my way. And now you're not. Alright. Okay, Metapod is next. And so, Littlefoot can probably take care of this guy. I'll put the speed up button on. And I defeated him too. We got some money. I love his line about liking shorts. Zangoose is out. Okay. That was a pretty strong quick attack, sir. And so Razor Leaf does not take it out. I can't wait. I literally can't wait for Brittany to become a nice, strong Salamence with Intimidate. Just so that we can take care of Zangooses like this a little bit better. So Littlefoot is really jacking up those defenses. Skiploom, I'm staying in. Now I'm going to headbutt you. Of course, you're faster because Skiplooms are incredibly fast. And Tail Whip's going to lower my defense, but that's not going to matter because Headbutt's going to take you out. And I beat Webster, and let's just keep cruising through. Just keep cruising through these trainers. And I think that we can end this episode in a little bit with, hopefully, adding a new addition to the team. And another Bone Club. Seal. I just realized we have a huge ice weakness. But Seal isn't part ice yet. It's still just water. So we can go in and Littlefoot can just Razor Leaf it up with a crit. Could have used a crit earlier. Love Disc. Littlefoot can just stay in, take out this Love Disc, and maybe grow a level. Oh yeah, definitely grow a level. Director Forest. Alright, let's fight this rich girl Chloe with a Murkrow. This is a little scary. Peck might hurt a lot, so I'm going to switch into Brittany, who's going to try to impress us with Astonish. That's not going to work. And Spoink is a Psychic type, so I'm going to stay in. And I'm going to bite the Spoink, who's going to catch up with Littlefoot now in level. And that's great. And I think there are only 2 more trainers left. There's an item over there. And oh my goodness, another Deoxys. At least Wrap doesn't do too much. Meditite. I'll just Gust you then. I see, guys, that we are starting to get over-leveled, but like what we saw in grinding earlier, Stardust is nice. What we saw earlier in grinding, you can still lose Pokemon in like any situation. Regardless if you're over-leveled or under-leveled, you just never know what's going to come out. And so, I'm not being very cautious right now, but I really should be. And so, okay, let's go catch a party member, hopefully. Who should I have out front? Summary. Littlefoot has 31 attack, Brittany has 32, and Humorous has 21. I'm gonna put Humorous out front. Alright, let's see what we can catch. A Raticate, level 6. Okay. That's different. Oh man, I hope Headbutt doesn't knock you out though. But you're Raticate, you're... Whew! Okay. That was a bit scary. Thank you for not critting. Let's try to catch this Raticate. Oh boy. Are you really gonna be one of those Pokemon? Okay, good. Raticate is caught. Its rear feet have 3 toes each. They are webbed, enable it to swim across rivers. Give a nickname to the captured Raticate. Yes. I was gonna name you Joey, but you're a female. Mortimer's a good name for a mouse rat thing. But again, female. What should I name? What should I nickname Raticate? You have big buck teeth. You have big ears. You have a rat tail. Wormtail. Wormtail's good for another male. I don't like nicknaming. I'll tell you what. Here's the question of the day. What should I nickname Raticate? I'll leave that up to you. And I'll see you guys next time. The question of the day. What should I nickname Raticate? Peace.